Greetings from Snake Mountain Boatworks on Monday, June 1, 2020. We're back on the 1956 19-foot Chris Craft Capri runabout. At the end of the last video, if you remember, it was at about 35% moisture and the guys were applying additional varnish to see if they could get her white. Well, I guess that's white, and it has sat over the weekend, and Joe informs me that the moisture content now is under 10%. He scuffed the whole thing with a Scotch-Brite pad, and now it's time to begin applying the Lake Oswego gel stain in post-war Chris Craft. So we'll let Joe get started, and we'll follow this through during the day. What are you using to put it on, Joe?
This is just a red shop rag I used to brush it on, but it actually goes a lot quicker if you're just going with a rag. Do your circular motions, apply the stain, and then I'll take a clean rag and then I'll just go with a green and wipe off any extra existing, but this seems to work the best.
The nice thing about this stain compared to the classic, let's say, Interlux filler stain, is you needn't wait for it to flash. It doesn't flash. In fact, the second person can get right behind in line and begin cleaning off. So we'll watch Joe do that, and I'll go grab a pair of gloves.
Yep.
So we'll just it's not quite 6 foot social distancing, but I'll get on the other side of the boat. That's worth at least 3 feet. You can see the grain begin to work out. Look at that beautiful uniformity across the planks. Perfect color for a post-war Chris. Mike Mayer's just done a real service to the wooden boat preservation space with his introduction of these custom mixed gel stains. As I think I said in an earlier video, Joe, I need a little bit right. Yes. Good. That'll do. He works with Wood Kote, and his base materials are Wood Kote gel stains. And then he's managed to develop formulae that exactly match the company colors. Chris Craft diamond. Pretty much you name it. And he's got pre-war Chris, post-war Chris. He's got some garwood stains. If I could recommend, spend a few minutes. The URL is lowboat.com, and you'll come right to his products page. So we'll continue the process, working towards the transom and then up the other side. But I think, as you see, this is quite a transformation from Snow White to Chris Craft mahogany. We'll be back in a little while to put a finish on this video. Well, we are just about to the bow on the starboard side. Port side's done. And you'll notice right in here where Joe did a couple of Dutchmen to save the bullnose and to save the forward ends, the forward tails of three of the planks, right, Joe?
Yeah.
And so here's your test. Find the Dutchman. Oh, that's right, you can't find the Dutchman. They're invisible. It will have taken us working together about an hour or 2 man-hours total to stain this entire 19-foot hull. This is a good size hull. Joe's been applying it with just a regular old orangey red shop rag, clean ones, and then I've been working behind him, and I think if we look down side a bit, you can see where the coloration changes. That's been scrubbed preliminarily once, and somehow somebody had to shoot the video, so that process stopped. And several people have complained because Mike charges, I think it's $86 a quart for this stain. My God, I can buy Interlux Interstain for a third of that. Yeah, you can, and then you can use 5 times as much. We will have stained this, and how much is left?
Still half a quart.
We still have half a quart from the new one we opened. So it cost $86, but in fact staining the boat used about half that in stain in terms of cost, and that's my cost, of course. That's not the retail cost, but it's price effective. It's beautiful. One of the things you will love about it is, let's suppose we get going, we've got this all done and scrubbed off, and we start applying varnish, and we've built up several coats, at which point we will begin doing some sanding, and one of us gets a little too aggressive, and you can begin to see a light area emerge. Oh my God, what do? Well, with filler stain, you are in a deep world of hurt. With this stain, you simply open the can, get the rag, and apply it again, let it dry, let it cure, and apply varnish over it. Voila, the hurt is gone. I'd say that's pretty price effective. So we'll let Joe finish up as we end this update on June 1, 2020 on the 1956 19-foot Chris Craft runabout. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boatworks.